started on the subject of abusers pampering. And how no ego person could ever understand that me attacking that does not mean I'm in any way attacking someone who has like a medical problem. Or, anyway, that's the phrase for it. When abusers lose control of their behavioural bowels. They cannot control their behavioural bowels and bladder. They are like a kid that can use a potty but just don't want to. It craps its fucking pants. Literally. I call it incountenance, not incontinence, incountenance. And their ugly mug just... I typed somewhere, it's the behavioural equivalent of dog turd in a kid's play park. That was the point, that's the phrase. Losing control of their behavioural bowels and bladder. It's when an abuser just... And there's an extension of it, which is going to run a little dry because my brain's run out on a few occasions, but the particular ones that went for me, it wasn't my parents' fault. It really wasn't. It really wasn't. Anyway, well, they like to think they're big, stern, dominant, and strong, and wholesome, I think, because I put it somewhere. Oh, they're not. Anyway, they do this thing where they are so full. All abusers, including child molesters and brainwashers, and yeah, they do try it on children. I am not joking. Ain't funny. They're so full of shit. They are just toppers. They're absolutely full of shit. Just the crap they fucking come out with. It's just... Anyway. They're so full of shit. It's kind of like they've backed up. No, I know it's physiologically impossible. Not point here. They're so backed up with shit that it's actually coming up and they're trying to hold it down because always they're worried it's constipated. They're so constipated. They're worried that it will come like a rod out of gob. And that's why they got stink in their nostrils. And that's why they got this stinking attitude and they're giving everyone shitty, slitty eye look. Yeah? Yeah, but they're so full of shit. The shit at the other end. But it's a different shit because they also kind of hold it up like they've got diarrhea. And they don't want this feces firework flag explode out of the fucking ass. And it just... I don't normally share it, but that's actually how they get. That's how pratwassies get. When they don't get the fucking way. And I very rarely even manifest a tiny fucking little bit of it. And I absolutely fucking hate it. I do not like people trying to force my brain to make a recording when I'm in an artificially induced absence seizure state. Or an opioid anesthesia state where my eyes are open, my ears are open. And yet I'm not conscious to defend myself, or they think I'm not conscious. And then later, they try and push buttons to play recordings. I'm not fucking jukebox. Now they put it nowadays with modern stuff. I am not a Facebook page for them to try and upload their ugly mugshots to. Oh. Right, come on. Oh, and I'm not on mobile phone, so I'd appreciate people poking me. I'm going to calm down. Anyway, I'll try and do a short and neat one of that without the traumapathic content. Traumapathy. I made up that term. Well, I suppose making neologisms could be seen as symptomatic. But medicine does it all the time. Naproxen. Napanthopropionic acid. Indomethacin. You start the ring, you methylate it, and it's a medicine. If they're coherent and make sense and have a use, I don't see any problem. Traumapathy. Suffice to say, there are various levels of it. I'm not going to go full-blown Kakihara out of each of the cure. And I'm not excited to say because, well, that's just fucked up. But, Kuchiki, get it. I very, 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 very rarely get this. And at the moment, I do not want this mode to fully kick in, which is why it's a little bit lame. But sometimes abusers really should just be killed. And my favourite thought is a shotgun blast through their ugly mugs to blow their abusive lack of fucking brains in. Which reminds me of a phrase I like. I'd prefer just to be my... That was only a vague... I don't... Well, One of my favourite phrases my brain's ever done. It's not my fault. Well, I did anything wrong, but my brain came up with the phrase, an abusive sack of fucking crap. I answered, I think they thought they could eventually impress me. I didn't have those words there, but I've got my flash bulbs. I don't want them. I've had them on my existence. I always thought it was just conscious mind like the apparatus of Zen. Now I have words. And what I said to them is that you are an abusive sack of fucking crap. As a trauma path, well, it's not clinical psychopathy. It's not the frontal lobe dementia, Harvey Clarke, Mask of Sanity style default psychopath. It's not even like the fucked up, sick, twisted, when triggered, particularly around an abuser, all emotional processing shuts down. I'm somebody who doesn't even like to leave a snail semi-cracked to die slowly. I at least finish it neatly. I like noise. I really... nothing wrong with it. Well, people say it's not good, it's not bad, it's just like, oh, yeah, but... So... what's wrong with noise stuff? No, it's not beneath anybody. And people often think normal lives are beneath them and above those that they abuse, but this is not true. No, it's nice. Normal life, but when that trauma path mode kicks in, because they always try to get you to... they start by trying to play the adult, and they try and play the kid, or feel sorry for it. Pratsy or twatsy, as I put it, two sides of the same worse and worthless radioactive coin. It's not valid currency, and it fucking poisons you. Anyway, draw path mode, just a shutting down of it. They think they can play, but they can't. Oh, they're not going to play. Can it run extreme stress states? Well, suffice to say, at that point, all it gets is to leave me alone, fuck off, die, kill it. Kill it. Kill it. Generally speaking, because if you kill the birth, then can't other people. Yeah. But they're inhumane beings. They're not human beings. It's not, as I said in one of my other files, it's not a cultural thing. No. Their behaviour is abhorrent. Do anything with any functional human consciousness. Anyway. That trauma-pathic man is just the shit. It's not psychopathy in the antisocial personality sort of ICD-10 level. It's something different. Oh, I've got problems with my mental health. My frontal lobe isn't perfect, but I'm not one of these. And as messed up as I am, I haven't turned into one of those sick bastards who seems to think that if you do back to somebody else who's innocent what was done to you when you were innocent, will somehow fix the problem, because it won't. Doing more of what created a problem maintains to exacerbate a problem will not fix a problem. No, but wrong path. I've got one thing. And generally speaking, actually, abusive things should just be point blank killed. Quick and clean, just execute. But I do have a little thing called the hydrofluoric acid empathy generator. Shower cubicle, correct polymer so that it doesn't fall apart, because obviously glass is acceptable to it. Now it's a little bit complicated. I think you might have cut a couple of tendons so they can't pull the fucking drip out. You have to put calcium in them, or it's going to bind the calcium in the heart stuff. Just enough dilute hydrofluoric acid in the bottom. Oh, it turns back to hydrofluoric acid. Just enough, just to sort of cover the feet. It will dissolve their tissues and turn back. And you may need to renew it or reform them, but it's to give them a sense, as they gradually obviously can't continue to stand, no matter how they try and wedge them, of what it's like to have something that is harming you, no doubt about it, getting closer and closer to the seat of your consciousness. There are things that do that. There are such things. There are body units. I wouldn't say there were people. I wouldn't derive any enjoyment from it, but there would be a sense of justice. For them to know what it's like to have something that you just need rid of to escape, getting closer and closer. Enough dilute hydrofluoric acid. Oh no, you want to leave them with enough limb movement. I think you take out a kappa. So know me. They're not the kind of people who mind doing it themselves, I can assure you of that. They have no problem with that. Ow! It's only the children they wanted to put back, having swapped them out temporarily and drugged whoever else is. It's only the ones that they want to put back because they want to use them again that don't end up like that. I'm so glad when I was young I didn't consciously have the cognitive apparatus to understand what I remembered and they try to start remembering. Anyway, they deserve that. Literally. Doesn't make me like that. I don't like them. No. The trauma sometimes can get quite... And the hydrofluoric acid empathy generator, I reckon, would make even a psychopath capable of empathising with the victim. Yeah. So you're unable to actually do anything to die or immediately, or to be able to escape something that's getting closer and closer to what you're... The problem would be keeping them alive. But depending on the donation, I suppose there could be a flow system. You'll probably get a fair way up them. Well, I like being mangled tissue, but it moves through and then it recombines. Turns out foreign gas recombines. And that's one of the trauma persons. And actually, I don't enjoy that idea. But things do exist as they do. And it means I don't have to go anywhere near them while it happens. The problem with hacking someone's sternum and pelvis and ripping a gash on my fist and beating to death in an entrails, you see, is that I'd have to get involved with them and they're gross. So all I want to do is avoid them. And even with lesser abusive sacks of fucking crap. They seem to think that they're somehow big and strong because they can chase me away or pinball me. No, trust me, it's not a compliment when I fire off and leave. No, I leave because you're disgusting. Maybe I've got a right to be there, but bye. Anyway. I'd really rather just think about exploding tins of corned beef and slugs, but things do come up. And the trauma path is quite... It deserves it. Abusers do. They should just die. Oh, most should just be executed if the behaviour can't be credited. But some of them get the trauma path. And it always wants to sort the problem out once and for all. Because if you kill it, it's dead. And you can't do that anymore. It'll just be dead. Really. Oh, I need to stop this recording. I think that'll probably do. I'll do.